While conducting a child welfare investigation, a social worker was shocked to discover that a mother had married her daughter and proudly defended the incestuous relationship. However, things would get so much worse as police made a second horrid discovery about the woman. Patricia Ann Spann, 45, of Norman, Oklahoma, landed herself in some pretty serious trouble. Although she thought she had gotten away with illegally marrying her own daughter, it looks like things finally caught up with her after the disturbing ordeal went unnoticed for about a year, as Mad World News previously reported. Come to find out, Patricia had lost custody of her 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl, quite a few years ago for reasons unknown. However, she reunited with at least one of her children, her daughter, Misty Spann, back in 2014, and the two reportedly hit it off. Unfortunately, their story would quickly go from heartwarming to disgusting. The duo's October 2017 annulment indicates that Patricia was able to manipulate Misty into marrying her, saying that the two were officially wed in 2016. The document adds that the mother had induced her daughter by fraud to enter the marriage. The two got away with their sick little deed for about a year until Oklahoma's Department of Human Services eventually decided to conduct a child welfare investigation under the suspicion of incest. Although it's unclear where they got their information, it wasn't long before a social worker confirmed the criminal relationship. Just like that, the state employee called the Duncan Police Department to report what had been discovered. However, during her interview, Patricia argued that what she had done was legal. Apparently, she thought that, because her name wasn't on her daughter's birth certificate, that she had found a legal loophole. She further argued the fact that her children had been taken away from her many years ago, suggesting that she hadn't been their mother for quite some time. Too bad for her. Things didn't work out the way she had hoped, and only got worse as police made a second horrid discovery about the woman. Come to find out, Misty wasn't the only child Patricia had reunited with, and disgustingly, this wasn't the first time the perverse mother had married one of her own children either. In fact, she had done the same thing with one of her sons in 2008. The mother and son marriage lasted 15 months before her son decided to get the marriage annulled because of incest. As one would imagine, this provided the courts with proof that this wasn't a one-time thing for Patricia, it was a pattern of behavior. As for Misty, she had to deal with her own set of consequences. This world is full of some truly disgusting people, but Patricia Spann is among the worst. She was not able to care for and raise her own children, but she was willing to take advantage of them in order to fulfill her twisted sexual desires. Fortunately, she'll have a long time to think about that as she sits in a cage for the next 2 years. Although she's running out of family members to marry, who know what other perverse and illegal things she's willing to do if she's capable of preying on her own kids. Furthermore, perhaps the judge should have ordered a restraining order for Spann's remaining child once the depraved mother gets out of prison. This is just sick, no matter how you look at it, and the longer you think about it, the more you wonder if 2 years behind bars is enough time for someone so morally bankrupt and downright